started another big business here. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, thank you. I won't take long, I promise. All right, so first of all, I wanted to just tell you all that we had, as we discussed at the last meeting, we had our garage sale, which we held at the Parkway Place Baptist Church. And we did well. It was an extremely hot day, as our days have been lately. And all things considered, we only had about 10 people that brought things, and even considering that, we still made over $700. I have to give major kudos. We had a lot of us helped, but Louise Carlisle and her husband brought this wonderful tent and took the time to put it up. It was one of those big heavy things. And Janelle with her, these two worked tirelessly on this project. And we had a lot of good things. Debbie Strobel bought a bunch of books. We sold a lot of books. We sold a lot of things, and what we didn't sell, we gave to ARC of Arkansas. And they left the truck there for us, and they took away what we didn't sell. So we considered it a success. And then we also had our art sale, the third Friday art walk over at the Thea Foundation. That one we didn't really consider to be quite as much of a success. We had quite a few people come through, but nobody was really buying. So we still made a little over $300, I think, on it. So for both projects, we made a little over $1,000, which will go towards our show in the fall. And we still need to make more money for this show, folks. We still have to, we're going to have to still beat the bushes to get some more money together, but I'm sure we'll work it out here. So regarding that, the website is up and working. It's ALARtshow.com. And the submission deadline is July 23rd. Now, you know that's coming up on us rather quickly. It's less than a month away. Tom Crowder, as he did last year, is kind enough to do 2 workshops, which will be on the 9th of July and the 16th of July. Those are 2 Saturdays over here at Lehman Library. He'll have them from 9 to 4. As you probably know, you are allowed to put in 2 works of art for $20. And Tom will we'll have CDs there, everything will be there. All you have to do is bring your artwork, and he will take care of that's 25?
25.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, 25 for 2 works, I'm sorry. He'll take care of doing everything for you so that you will be able to get your submission ready and in, and so there will be no worry for you at all. Tom did this last year for us, and it was a huge help for everybody, I think, who didn't feel comfortable doing it themselves. So he can get it just to the right size, so the computer takes it, and he gives up 2 full Saturdays to do this for us. So I hope everybody will take advantage of it and come and get your artwork in. So, and of course, as you know, it's going to be at the Cantor Gallery. I think we talked about that already. We also decided that the Thursday night before that Friday, the 23rd, the show starts on, did I write that down?
September 9th.
September 9th. And the Thursday before that, which would be the 8th, we're going to have our own awards ceremony and a little, what's the word I'm looking for?
You're doing good.
No, I'm not. I get a block, as you all know, every now and then. Reception for the people who, yes.
And I do want to clarify something, because there was some confusion on this last year. And just so those of you who have not entered a juried show before, the way it works, your pieces have to be submitted, and then the juror will go through those pieces and he'll select those in the show. And right now, we can get up to 64 pieces, but it depends on the size. If we have a bunch of people bringing a lot of big ones, then we won't be able to do as many. So it just depends on how many submissions and the gallery size. But what happens is the juror selects those pieces, and then once those pieces are hung in the gallery, then he'll go through and he'll judge in the categories that are available. So last year, some people didn't understand what the jury process was, and that's the way it is. They pick the pieces that are going to be in the show, and then he goes through and he chooses the pieces in each category from what's hung, because obviously he's going to be judging what gets in based on your pictures. Something different this year is Cantor Gallery doesn't have a problem with it. We've had some other members who want. We are allowing nudity, okay? So very tasteful. We reserve the right to reject anything that we consider vulgar or tasteful, you know, that's going to offend somebody. So those things can happen, but the gallery doesn't have a problem with it. And as a group, we've decided that, hey, there's a lot of people who do the old classical art style, and that's, I think it's actually cost us some members, people who have gone that direction and studied the figure, and they, because we were not allowing it, we've lost some people. So we reserve the right, as long as it's tasteful.
Yeah. So,
Any other questions?
go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Oh, is there a size limitation since you brought size up?
Yeah, the size is in the prospectus. All the dimensions, all the requirements are inside that prospectus.
Okay.
And she's brought some copies of
We
that
have
today.
copies. I think it's 30 by 40, I think is what we said, outside dimension. I believe that's what it is. But I'm
40 by
not,
40.
isn't it? Huh? 30.
40 by 40,
Oh, is it?
but that's outside dimensions, so that's including your frame.
40 by 40, including the frame, outside
So if you got
dimension.
a 10 by 10
Including
and you
frame.
put another, you know, another big frame on it, yeah,
You're in trouble.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Go ahead.
Hey, Tom, are we locked into the ones that is approved?
Exactly.
Yeah, juried in, that's, and it's Steve Stefalowitz, I think we've told you all, so, he's a wonderful guy, and we're
Yeah,
real happy.
Stephen likes a broad range of artwork, so I mean he's done a really good job on our last year was the Jim show, big assortment. So
Prospectus will be up here if anybody needs it.
I mean, if you have any questions about the submission process or something, please get a hold of me.
I also wanted to tell you, anybody who had paintings that were winners from the spring show that are up at Fairfield Bay, they will be here at the next meeting, the 26th of July. Charlotte will be bringing them back, so be sure, and if you have works there, if you know people that aren't here tonight, please tell them to come to the meeting so they can pick up their artwork, so that it's not up to us to have to deal with it, okay? Also, the work that was brought for the showing at Field, was that last weekend before? Anyway, the stuff that we tried to sell. A lot of it didn't sell, unfortunately, like we said, and Louise, God bless her, brought all of the stuff home, and so she's going to bring it all back to the next meeting. And we're still trying to figure out exactly what to do. We thought about opening it up and maybe letting people kind of have our own little sale here, and anybody who wants to buy our own work, that's probably what we're going to do. And then the remainder of it, we're probably going to just try to ask the people to just take their works back with them, because we don't really know what to do, with it from there. So, so that's what we're going to do about that.